I read an article that suggested that Wall Street now owns more Bitcoin than Satoshi. Do you think that's going to have any meaningful effect on either the Bitcoin community or the network itself going forward?
Well, there is a mature enough market right now for people to buy whatever gets sold. If Satoshi comes back and decides to sell all of his coins, I think there's enough liquidity for him to do that, on one hand. On the other hand, I believe there are enough people who believe in the currency enough to buy the currency at a discount after it gets sold en masse. We're not sure about the number of coins that Satoshi has. That's also speculation. It's based on a research by a developer whose name is Sergio Damian Lerner. I interviewed him on my podcast. And he used some heuristics to determine that probably it was Satoshi who mined these blocks. There is no absolute certainty, and there are also some people who claim that they're the ones that mined them. It's difficult to tell, but with the ETF situation, the fact that they own a lot of Bitcoin, it means that they're going to sell it at one point. They're not in this for any sort of mission of liberating the world, enabling sovereignty, or anything like this. They just saw opportunity to make more US dollars. So in a sense, it's nice that there's more liquidity on the market. In another sense, it's terrible that the cypherpunk ethos gets diluted by all of these speculators who say, you should not buy real Bitcoin, you should just buy our paper Bitcoin. So I'm not a fan of that. I'm aware that you can create inflation with ETFs. You can basically sell derivatives and all sorts of assets that are not backed by actual Bitcoin. And it's just the legal system that's going to determine who ends up paying. It is what it is. You can only control as much as you can. And what I recommend to people is to always buy real Bitcoin, which they can verify themselves with a valid node.